It's time. It's Strixhaven time. Don't know. I got a list from the usual suspects, cutting out of Mobius and Lola Man. I thought maybe I've been doing okay without the list, but I have it now as like, I don't know, safety net. All right, Ingenious Mastery I think is pretty bad. What do they think of Ingenious Mastery? They also think Ingenious Mastery is pretty bad. Witherbloom Apprentice, Frost Trickster, Mage Hunter's Onslaught. I think all of those are pretty good. Let's see what they think of them. Bloom Apprentice, they give like a C+. Mage Hunter's Onslaught is like a B-, C+. What about the Silver Quill Apprentice? Yeah, worse than those. And then finally, Frost Trickster. So, based on their ratings, it's either Witherbloom Apprentice or Mage Hunter's Onslaught. I feel more like a Mage Hunter's Onslaught because I want to stay in more of an open color-ish. There's also Whirlwind Denial, I guess. I don't think that's very good. No. Okay. Defiant Strike, Show of Confidence. Neither of those are great. I like Bookworm, of course. It goes in with black. They give it like a CC minus, so maybe not. Rise of Extus. Yeah, I think is a better card than Bookworm. It's also in black, so we're not really wavering anywhere. Eureka Moment. It's okay, they say. Yeah, this pack is not great. I think Sky Nada. I've been watching a few of his videos. Sky Nadia might even just take the the environmental sciences. He really likes that card because he likes the splash stuff. I don't really care to splash stuff, so I'm going to go with the Rise. I think Humiliate is a nice card. It's an okay card, but Mentor's Guidance doesn't go with black that we already have. Divide by Zero, I think, is another good blue spell. It's okay, apparently. I think I'm gonna pick Humiliate. What else is in here? There's a Heated Debate, but again, it doesn't go with black. It goes with white for Rise. Yeah, I think this is either a Humiliate or a Heated Debate. Trying to read what's open here. I think I'll go for Heated Debate. Here's a Tome Shredder. Not really seeing a lot of... let's see. Tend the Pests. Tend the Pests is not... Oh, what do you think about this Stormkiln guy? I didn't think he was very good. I think he's a little bit less than okay CC minus. Oh, Field Trip is here. What? And Hunt for Specimens. Yeah, I might just be in Witherbloom's seat here. That might be the seat. I'm going to pick Hunt for Specimens. Aether Helix, huh? Quandrix Pledge Mage. Another Rise of Extus. I feel like Aether Helix is nice. That's okay. Quandrix Pledge Mage and Rise of Extus. I could just take another Rise of Extus, although like passing a Quandrix Pledge Mage here is a bit bad. Sends the wrong signal because like I could totally play 1 green for it in Witherbloom. But I'm not seeing any green here. I am seeing white. It's not great white. Study break, defend the campus. So maybe I am Silver Quill. Just gonna take the Silver Quill card. Lash of Malice, Emergent Sequence. I think those are just good cards. Introduction to Prophecy would be good to get. Lash of Malice just kills so many things. Wow, how is Emergent Sequence here? Like, this is a very good card. What pick am I on? 6th? I think I just have to take this Emergent Sequence. I think I am Witherbloom, as opposed to Silver Quill. So better... So I can't really get into Quandrix. Quandrix looks open, which is why I'm saying maybe I am. But then there's no white here. So yeah. Maybe as Quandrix or Witherbloom is going to be a good thing. So I think this is either Unwilling Ingredient or a Leyline Invocation. Decisive Denial. I can't believe Decisive Denial is here. I'm going to take this Unwilling Ingredient just in case I do end up going for... Oh my gosh, a Mage Duel. I would love to take this Containment Breach, but I'm not going to take it over, say, a Mage Duel. Yeah, I'm going to take this Mage Duel. Gosh, I can't believe... No, that's saying Containment Breach is bad. That's for Artifact or Enchantment. Okay, well, Mage Duel it is. Pest Summoning, definitely Pest Summoning. This is what's wheeled. So yeah, green is here. Not a lot of black. Neothorn Drake shouldn't still be there. I'll take this Environmental Sciences. Like, these two cards should be taken already. This Mentor and Eureka Moment, I figure. Yeah, I'll take Environmental Sciences for my sideboard. Take a Reckless Amplimancer, sure. I'll take a Field Trip, yep. And, geez. I guess I'll take Study Break and put it in the sideboard in case of Silver Quill. Red also... I don't know how everything's open. You know, like, not everything can be open, but it does seem like everything is open. Everything except maybe Prismari. Maybe Prismari's open too? Dina. I think Dina is good, right? Wow, they have a very varied opinion on how good Dina is. I think Dina is correct in, like, if you if you have a lot of, like, pests. I could take the Necroblossom Snarl, but I don't think I want to first pick it out of this pack. I think I'd rather pick up Dina. This pack, like, it has a good Combat Professor, but otherwise I don't think this pack is very good. Like, I'd probably pick up Snakeskin Veil after Dina. I think this is going to be Dina. Let's see. Selfless Glyphweaver, another Dina, a Tenured Inkcaster, Lash of Malice. It's kind of like how am I for... Yeah, I don't feel like I have a great deck so far. Like, I think my removal is better than anything else. Some things I like to sacrifice. I think I do pick up Lash of Malice here. Ooh, Sedgemoor Witch. Yeah, what? Pick 3 Sedgemoor Witch. Wow. So like the 2 people to my left aren't in black, which is great. Oh, and a Blood Researcher. Oh, man. Gosh, I would like both of those cards, but I think Sedgemoor Witch is better. Okay, just making sure, because, you know, I really do have to check these. There have been times when I think everyone's had those times where you select something and it's the wrong thing. Oh, Mortality Spear? Yes, please, thanks. I really don't like Necrotic Fumes. Like, why isn't it this as an additional cast to cost a spell, sacrifice a creature you control? It would be so much better. I feel like that's almost unplayable. What do they think about it? Necrotic Fumes. Wow, they have it as like a B minus, C plus, or a B. I don't understand. I guess it's because it's a lesson, but I think I just have to take the Mortality Spear here. How much learn do I have? I have 2 rises, because it's either Inkling Summoning or Reckless Amplimancer. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards so far this deep into pack 2 that I would like to play on 2. There's a Cultivate. Let's Cultivate. Cultivate's okay. I think I just take the lesson here. I think I have a lot of learning and not enough lessons. Deadly Brew. Each player sacrifices a creature. If I sacrifice a permanent this way, I may return another permanent card from my graveyard to my hand. That just seems quite good. They have it as a D, D plus, and a C. But what else am I taking from this pack? Expanded Anatomy? Like, I get that, like, this... Something of yours already has to die before you play. It has to have be in your graveyard, but... Closing Statement is very good. I'm surprised to see it here in pick 6. Yeah, it'd be either Deadly Brew or Expanded Anatomy. I think I'm just going to pick up Deadly Brew here. Yeah, I'll pick up Pledge Mage. Field Trip would also be nice. I would totally play that. Or Intro to Prophecy, but I think it's just the Pledge Mage here. Basic Conjuration. I think is good. Hunt for Specimens is another close choice, but I think, as I've said time and time again, I'm gonna default to the rares. Yeah. So here, I think I just pick up Silverquill Pledge Mage. My mana base is certainly stretched. I certainly have quite a few 3s. I do. But, like, I don't have any life gain synergies with that kind of stuff. I don't think I have a lot of ETB effects. I don't really want any of this. Square Up might make the deck. Maybe I should have chosen the commons. Don't really want Campus like that. I'll take this Unwilling Ingredient. I guess I'll take an Infusing with Vitality if you force it upon me. Getting like pretty aggro with this deck here. Okay, Venerable Warsinger is a good card, and not in any of my colors. It's either... I don't think I need an Introduction to Annihilation when I have 2 Rise of Exodus. This pack, in general, is not very good. What do they... I think Moldering Carrick is a nice card. What did they think of it? No? D+, C+? Okay. Again, I don't really have the lifelink synergies. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm just going to pick up Container Breach just as an option to have in the sideboard over Spectre of the Fens. Oh, there's a Rise of Exodus in there, but... Ooh, I think it's the... I'm looking at my playables here, and I do have like 4 lessons in here. I don't have enough playables yet. Otherwise, I'd totally pick this Witherbloom campus, but I think right now it's Professor Zoomancy. I don't have ways of putting +1/+1 counters on my creatures except for what Tenured Inkcaster gives me, so I don't think it's that good in this deck. So I'm going to take this Professor of Zoomancy. Verdant Mastery, like probably every single mastery, is terrible. Yep. Fortifying Draught, big play, or Pest Summoning. Good golly. Promising Dust Mage is not good for me either. Or Field Trip. This deck was not lining up, but then again I felt like all my packs were pretty weak. I don't think I had very strong packs or starts or anything. Sedgemoor Witch is probably the best on it. And we're getting to a point where, I think I just take this Slash of Malice. And we're getting to a point where it's like, I'm probably not going to be able to really have a lot of good power. Ooh, the Trudge. Oh, what the heck? Well, when it rains, it pours, eh? I think I'm taking this Trudge over everything else. I do have Pests for gaining life. So yeah, it's definitely this Trudge. Gosh, you just need so much mana in these decks, huh? Biblioplex Assistant, I guess, could get back stuff so I could trigger, what, my 2 Magecrafts? I only have 2 creatures with Magecrafts. Otherwise, it's another Infuse with Vitality. I don't really think I'm playing either of these. Oh, good, a Campus, yeah. I'll totally take this Campus over the Snakeskin Veil or Poet or Pest Summoning. I think I got enough for early stuff. This Campus will help me quite a bit. Adventurous Impulse, is this even playable? Look at the top 3 of real creature or land. Rest on the bottom. Doesn't seem that playable. But it's like, what else am I playing out of here? Or what else am I picking? So I'll just take the uncommon. this rare has wheeled all the way around. Do I rare draft this? Yeah, I'm not taking charge through. I will rare draft this Devastating Mastery. Oh, here's another Campus. Tend the Pets is an interesting trick to, like, cancel out someone else's stuff. I don't... How would you use Tend the Pests? I'm going to take the Campus, because I know how to use the Campus. Again, there's not enough counters. I don't think I'd play big play, but we'll find out. I don't think I'd play any of these. Whoa, a Scourge Quality Wield. I might play that, yeah. And another Infuse with Vitality. So, I feel like it wasn't wrong for me to wind up in Witherbloom, but I also feel like the packs overall were pretty darn weak this time around. Okay, so let's pull out stuff. I want to keep this. I think it might be good. So Infused with Vitality could be cut, one or even both of them. That Environmental Sciences belongs to the sideboard. Game of Breach is in the sideboard. Conjuration, Summoning, both pests are in the sideboard. That could be cut. How am I winning here? Do I want Leyline Invocation? I need to cut 4 more cards. I'm keeping 17 lands, certainly, with all of the learning. Let's see, how much learning do I have? I have 4 cards with learn, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lessons. Okay, cool. So I do want to keep all of those learning cards here. My curve looks fairly healthy. Don't really have a curve topper. Same time, don't really have a lot of ramp. I guess I have more Magecraft than I thought I did, but the learning will help trigger that. Lash of Malice kills so much stuff. So my creature count is 12. So I think I'm going to immediately cut 1, Infuse with Vitality. I kind of like all the creatures I have. And I have a lot of stuff that targets my own creatures, so I really do want... I could get... Oh yeah, I can totally get rid of Big Play as well. I have, let's see, 2 removals. This is kind of a creature, though. This is also a creature. I'm not really as rampy as I was with my Quandrix deck. Like, I just have the 1 Field Trip and 1 Environment Sciences. So Leyline Invocation isn't as good necessarily. Biblioplex Assistant. I don't have any... I have good instants and sorceries, but I'd say nothing amazing enough. The only other reason would be if I needed protection from flyers. I didn't get any of, like... I do have Scourge Colony, but I didn't get any other reach creatures. But I still think I kick out Biblioplex Assistant. I kind of want to keep Infused with Vitality if just for triggering my Brackish Trudge. But I'm pretty sure I have a lot of life gaining stuff. This is a lose a life. I guess I have to write gain life then. I also have gain life synergy from Dina. I have lifelink from Pledge Mage. I do have gain life synergy stuff. I have 3 of them, essentially. Dies. Return to the battlefield tapped. It's good for maybe Zoomancy. That is really the only creature I have that has an ETB effect. I think I win by just... Yeah, the problem with removal is that it's always 1 for 1, right? Like, I have removal. I have drains with Dina. I think I do get rid of this Leyline Invocation. Maybe that's wrong. And I think I get rid of Big Play, and I think I keep this Infused with Vitality. I just want to see... I also want to see how it goes, you know? I think Golgari was the card sleeve I wasn't able to get, yeah? For the guilds. And then let's check the mana base as well. It's mostly black. So this is okay. 9 black, 10 black, 9 9 green is fine. Yeah, let's just call this like. One day I'll learn how to spell. Dina's day out. What's the rare that we're running here? Oh, Sedgemoor Witch. That's right. Yeah, I forget what I took over the second Dina, but at that time I didn't realize that I had this much pest generation, and that like draining people with the pests might be a legitimate strategy. Oh man. Um, all right. I don't think this deck is very good. I think it's like average, below average. So, so I'll say that's what we got here. Oh, I was going to refresh my quests based off of what I had drafted, the colors I had drafted. This is a keep. I just need to turn this down. See, look, told you I was watching Scotty Nada. Okay. I'm not going to play the campus here because I can play Dina. And then maybe I can play Witherbloom Campus as my turn 3. Gram session, you gain 4 life. So it looks like my opponent is running some version of blue-green. Whether they're completely Quandrix or not, we don't know. Environmental Sciences, okay. So this is I can sacrifice a creature, but and then gets plus X plus O. Another creature, she gets plus X plus O, where X is the creature. Okay. Okay, flooding out a little bit, but my opponent is all tapped out. I can attack with this unwilling ingredient. I can't sacrifice anything for Dina because I tapped all my mana, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Alright, so my opponent's taking some time out to do hunt for a forest. Hold on. Okay. Another cram session. Alright. Fractal summoning. Okay, let's go all in and attack here. If they block the pest, then I just sacrifice it. Maybe I should have sacrificed unwilling ingredient. I don't know. Target creature can't be blocked this turn, sure. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Gonna get rid of this wormhole serpent. And let's get rid of I mean they have 2 cram sessions in here, so already, so I mean whatever. And then I will get I could get basic conjuration. I don't think I'm far enough, close enough to really get... past summoning to drain them out for Dina. With Dina. They've left one green up. Conjuration just gets a creature. I could attack with Zoomancy Professor. They'd be forced to trade with their Zoomancy Professor, pretty much. Yeah, I don't want to attack with Dina because maybe I drain them out with Dina. This is a sorcery. Silver Coil Pledge Mage. And then I'll play this land and end turn. So I've drawn 9 of my 17 lands. There are 8 remaining in the deck. Oh, how many did I bottom? It was a random order, right? Field trip, sure. So I looked at 6 cards, saw 3 spells, 3 lands. So 3 lands and a Mage Duel and a Mortality Spear are on the bottom of my deck. I think that's correct. Okay. Okay. I think I'm just going to attack with... Problem is they can block my Pledge Mage. I'm just going to attack with this Unwilling Ingredient. If they double block and use the pest to kill it, that will be cool. Then I don't have to use my 1 damage. Brackish Trudge. Excellent. All right. They're gonna keep up 5 mana. Okay. Okay. just see if they have... Okay. And they have all the cards. All the cards ever. Did I forget to use the Witherbloom Campus at some point? I don't know. So what does this do? This returns it to my hand. I can sacrifice it, but she just gets power. Okay. Yeah, let's just return it to my hand. Let's scry. I do want that, yes. So they have a 2/2 and a 4/4. I could trade in Dina and the Trudge for the Trickster here. They brought back their Zoomancy guy, Introduction of Prophecy, and Fractal Summoning. I do want Dina because maybe one of the ways I win is kind of draining them out. The other way is flying over them with a Pledge Mage, potentially. I think Dina here trading for a 4/4 flyer. I am trading 2 creatures for this Trickster. Okay. Like the troll was always going to get blocked by that thing. Let's see. I'm going to keep playing these lands because I do have 2 Witherbloom campuses for scrying with stuff. And my Sedgemoor Witch has Menace. There's their Fractal Summoning, sure. Fuse with Vitality. Is this an instant? Yes. So I can block their guy on my turn if he attacks. Otherwise, I can attack and drain for 2, or I can scry. I don't have any way of killing anything. Let's see. Dina can go up to a 5 something. But they're all tapped out. I can't bring back Brackish Trudge now. Their 4/4 Frost Trickster really does block a lot of my stuff. This returns to my hand. Do you think they would start attacking here? They might. I think I'm going to pass, and I don't think they'll actually attack this turn. They might. Even if they don't, I can still just Campus Guide. They might attack with their 4/4 flyer, and if they do that, that would be good for me. So they do have enough to start tapping things with Kelpie Guide. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot. Ah, shoot. Oh well. So, if I go all out, I still get a 1/1 to block stuff. And my Sedgemoor Witch would end up killing one of their things. I forgot to scry, of course, but oh well. Wow. Yeah, Death Touch and Menace? Yep, so the Menace, I didn't even realize it also gained Death Touch. I did have to do that before attacks to get in with the Silver Quill Pledge Mage, though. Yeah, I really did forget the Scry. I keep forgetting the Scry with these, why did my library? No, my library did not shuffle. Hey, I wonder if he was in my pod and picked up this Ingenious Mastery. Another Professor of Zoomancy? Gosh, dang. Not scrying that, forgetting to scry on that one turn was real bad. This guy have life, link, and trample. Let's see, 1 damage. Yeah, 4, 2, just. And Dina, no matter how many I sacrifice, will just be blocked by the Professor of Zoomancy. So I think I just play my Karak here. Like, I should have had that Karak last turn. If I attack with the Sedgemoor Witch, something does die. Let's see if they even give me the option of attacking with the Sedgemoor Witch, though. Okay. So Sedgemoor Witch would trade itself for, say, the 1/1, which is terrible. It's a better combo with Dina. Yeah, you had that for a while. I mean, my opponent has all the advantage. My only advantage is that they're at 5, and any life I gain drains them. Okay, don't hit end turn. This time. Remember to scry. I can return Professor of Zoomancy. We'd both sacrifice pests, right? Like, that's the thing. We would just both sacrifice pests. I would get the flying trigger, though. Let's see. Is this an instant? This is a sorcery. If he'd gain 0, I'd gain 1. We'd both sacrifice pests. I'd trigger flying. They'd trigger Kelpie Guide. I would summon the bear. I'd get back the bear. I think I leave this on top. And let's see if they're going to counter this or not. Okay. So one life right now. Counterspell. Okay. 1, 2, 3 drain. Drain for 3. It's not enough still, but we're getting closer. Okay. My opponent has 6 cards left in their library. No text. And in turn. Sir, do you know how many cards you have left in your library? Excuse me, sir. Okay. That is not... Oh, 8, 12. I think they've done it. I don't think I can sacrifice enough creatures. Nah. I can't gain 5 life. They did it. So yeah, that scry looks like it really did cost me. Not scrying. Well, that's just going to be something I have to get used to with campuses and stuff. Excuse me, sir. Do you know how many cards are in your library? He was so close to decking themselves. This is a keep. Oh, the ingredients back. I think this is a fine card. You know, get a little damage in. There, my Dina's probably going to die here. No. Like, no. I refuse? I'll attack with Dina, certainly. Okay. I'll use my unwilling ingredient to block your Barag Befuddler. Or eat your combat trick. I will totally eat your combat trick with unwilling ingredient. I'm not casting anything else this turn. Let's see, I know what I'm drawing. So I mean, I know I'm drawing Dina, so I mean, I guess I might as well wait since I can't cast Dina either if I cast Unwilling Ingredient. So, you know, whatever. They're going to cast this big ol' 4/4. Probably. They're winning the race, so I'm not going to attack with the Trudge. Not really sure why they did it to the Trudge. Oops. Someone didn't read how Dina works. So I can exile this guy. Or I could learn stuff. I can learn Pest Summoning, Basic Conjuration. Let's see, it costs 2 mana to get the Brackish Trudge into my hand. I have 6 mana. So I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast Pest... I'm going... Oh, view browser. Done? Okay, there we go. I'm going to cast Pest... Hunt for Specimens. I'm going to get Pest Summoning. I think. Yes. Yep, because that will keep me... But I'm not going to cast it because I want 2 mana to use to bring Brackish Trudge back into hand. Let's see, the card is written, pass. So it looks like they have more combat tricks. Dina drains for 1 all the time. Any combat trick just kills Dina. I have pests to kill this frog later. Okay. Let's see, I can exile their thing. I can play 2 pest summonings and back it up with a Brackish Trudge again. Or a Moldering Karok. They've left up all their manas. There's a spell called Reject. I guess I should have played the creature first if I was afraid of Reject, but... Okay. They love them befuddlers. They definitely have something else going on. Ah, that's a good card. Yeah, you typically exile the land. Okay, so I still can't do Rise of Exodus and everything that I want. Just gonna attack with the Moldering Karok. I assume it's going to die. Oh, okay. So their shields are down and I have more than one of these. Do I have anything that I can play? I do have Environmental Sciences, which can just pull out a... I think I just get Pest Summoning again. I will totally block one of these. If you want to use a trick to save your 2-1, you certainly can. Normally Mage Duel is like, you follow it up. Let's see, they can play any spell and return that to their hand. Duplicate it. Now you can play any 1-mana spell. There's just so many things they could have, I don't even want to mess with it. Like, they definitely have something. This instant's just sorcery. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a Ruth that doesn't get blocked or something? I don't know. Oh, yes. Best turn ever. Okay. So I can exile Rutha. I can Mage Duel a Pest onto one of their Frost Tricksters, and then I guess attack with it, huh? They have 2 buried in the book, so exiling one of them doesn't matter. It's either iterative expression or expressive iteration, elemental summoning, enthusiastic study. I guess I have the hardest time dealing with big creatures. Take an inkling summoning to block one of their flyers. This gives +1/+2. Yep. All right. End turn. Rutha was scary. Oh, well, I mean, they have a second one, so you know how that goes. Let's just play the land out. And then they have something again. Just going to attack with the trudge. Okay, play the creature first in case of reject. And play inkling summoning. And end turn. Torrent Sculptor. Enters the battlefield, exile an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Put a number of +1/+1 counters on Torrent Sculptor equal to half of that card's mana value rounded up. Oh, well, cool. Didn't really matter. They exiled, I assume, bury in books. Wait, yes. It also has Ward 2. Okay. I can attack with my 2/1. Double blocking the Torrent Sculptor basically means things die. I can attack with Dina and kind of 2-for-1 myself here. I can attack with Dina and kill their Torrent Sculptor, sacrificing the Brackish Trudge. They still have 1 card in hand, which I kind of think is something. I don't have either of my campuses, which sucks for me. If I attack with Dina and sacrifice the Brackish Trudge, it's no big deal. But the Brackish Trudge does have to be in my graveyard in order for it to be recognized, so there's definitely a pause. There's some kind of pause here. They definitely have some kind of trick. I just don't know what it is. Because if I attack, I don't have good blocks on this Torrent Sculptor, right? And so if I attack into the Strix, it's terrible for me. But at the same time, maybe I want to attack into the Strix so that he can't duplicate it with Rutha, because I assume if it's more than just 1 mana, like, duplicating it with Rutha is no good. It seems to be a removal rather than anything else, right? Because it is or they're just AFK. It's one of the two. Like, either they're AFK or it's a removal that they have to think really hard about using. But if it's a removal, then they would just wait for it to be there. They have to be AFK. If it's a removal, then they pretty much got me. Like, I just think they have me. Like, I just don't think I can. I can risk all of that necessarily. Well, maybe I should have. The 1/1 Bride's Brack, the Brackish Trudge. So it'll be good on my turn. They have Prismari campuses. I think I just go for it. Now they have even more mana though, so I definitely should miss my window last turn, forcing them to not do it, right? Because here, yeah, I definitely needed to do it last turn if I was going to do it at all, so that Rutha doesn't duplicate it. But I feel like now they're going to be able to start scrying. One bottom, not great for me. I have a bunch of removal spells. So we're going to do 6 damage. Okay. I can go down to 3. I don't think that's a good idea because there's red spells that deal 3 damage to any target. I think it's a 3 mana 3 damage learn spell. Okay. So I'll resolve the storm. This isn't going to go the way... So I guess the thing they had that whole time was probably Grape Shot. Ah, the Flyers are here. Okay. Yeah, the best choice is Ruth, though, right? So they're at 5. If they don't block Dina, they're dead. And they have to do 2. Yeah. My opponent did not figure out how Dina works this whole time. They could not figure out how Dina works. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, right, and I'm back. Okay, these 2 games have been very, very long. Only played 2 games with this deck. Good golly, it's been an hour, I think. Yeah, my opponent definitely would have won that game if they had realized how Dina works. Excuse me, sorry. And the Trudge got a lot of work in there. All right, this is a keep. Yeah, it's not a great keep, but I am drawing first, so maybe I'll be okay. Otherwise, it'll be a short game. I kind of need one of those right now. I like this play, Matt. Oh shoot, I forgot to redo the check my quests. Arr! Oh no. Wow, my opponent must have a doozy, I guess. Okay, they were just AFK. Alright, I'll start with the black. Have to put in 2 black anyway for the Pledge Mage, but then I play a green for Scurrid Colony. Scurrid. Sounds like I'm saying like scared with a heavy accent. Scurrid. You scurrid? Squirrel? Interesting. So my opponent may be splashing for something. My deck is bound and determined to give me enough lands to play Rise of Exodus on turn 6, I tell you what. Okay, Biomath Petition. Oh, Mage Duel is excellent. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's too bad. Like, if I have another. What? Uh-oh. They could have flyers, sure, but I also have 2 rises. So this costs 1 after a field trip. They're all tapped out. Let's go for the flying. And then let's get a, there's basic conjuration, which would be nice. Containment breach, which is okay. Pest summoning. Doesn't look like the pests line up too good here. I think I killed a fractal of all things, rather than the biomathematician with my mage duel. You can also get inkling summoning to just threaten in the air, sure. And then just casually gain 8 life here. That play was just a bit too good not to do, even though that wasn't like the strongest of creatures to do it against. Oh, I have a phone call. Okay, so I'm just giving it flying, giving her flying because I don't really need the life link. We can race like this just fine. And my opponent might be stuck on 3, and I just don't want to run into one of those like Burrog things. Okay. Just no blocks. Ah, I got Campus Guide for land. Cool. Hopefully I do not draw land. Cool. I think I get basic conjuration here. Yeah, let's pull out a Reckless Amplemancer instead of the ingredients. Oh, I forgot to take stock of what was going to the bottom, but oh well. So they can double block my Amplemancer if they so desire. Huh. So they have a Plains. Okay. I mean, I know which creature I'm sacrificing. You're going to sacrifice Campus Guide. I'm not going to attack Amplimancer into this open mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could either get the Pledge Mage or Scurrid Colony. I'm going to get the Pledge Mage. There's not quite a guarantee. If they want to bury this Inkling in books, they totally can. The game is young, so, and they found their mana. Okay, maybe it's reject. If they reject this, that's fine. It's not reject. They don't have a reject. That would have been the perfect time to play reject. Okay. So white, blue, and anything. And they have been playing green things. So they're Quandrix splashing white of all things for something. Maybe Sparring Regimen is the only thing I can think of. That's pure white. Turn it to my hand and learn. Okay. So that was the instance that they were holding up and I didn't want to play into. Protection to Prophecy. They're still really tight on their lands. Oh, very nice. Okay. I can lash on my turn pretty easily. Another land. Let's see. See if they have anything to pull them out of this. Oh, nice. Okay. Don't typically expect that. See, this costs 5 to pump. I have more than one of these. Let's get rid of their Mage Duel. And I will take a Pest Summoning. Okay, Professor. What you got, Professor? Okay, Elemental Summoning, sure. I have a Mortality Spear for them, just in case. Again, they still have more things, so I'm just going to attack like this. I don't trust all this open mana and all these long pauses. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't. Okay, they kill each other. And the reason why I'm letting them do that is because if they do this thing, then I win. Because I have both a Rise of Exodus and a Mortality Spear. So the only way this goes poorly for me, I guess, is if... I don't know. Pretty sure I can just attack into this. 5, 4, 5, 6. Yep. All right. It's another win. Another 25-minute game. I mean, I was slowing it down, but I was also being pretty cautious of that guy just because he just kept holding stuff up. I don't know what they all were. Opponent goes first. I have a campus to start things off this time, which is nice. Go into an emergent sequence. I could hold this for... Nah. Let's get a... I don't care. Forest. They can lash it. Lash of Malice. Anyone? Lash of Malice going once. Okay. Okay. You've sussed out the Pledge Mage? Nope. Nothing for 3 either. See, Mortality Spear can trigger target just about anything. Okay. Let's bring out the Trudge. I can get the Amplimancer in. Or hold up. Let's get the Amplimancer in. I have to pay 3 life to kill it, but I will do that, yes. Maybe? No, I don't think I will. I don't think I need to kill it. I think I can continue to develop this board. So they could have... Let's see, this is a sorcery. So they could have +2/+2 and destroy something, but I don't think they do. Yeah, I'm sure. They can kill the Amplimancer, of course. So now they need a board wipe. Entirely possible. There's Day of Judgment. That exists in the Mystical Archives. I keep forgetting to look at my quests, see if one needs to be refreshed. Nope, I win. Okay, I will totally remember to check my quests. Oh. I guess if I was more observant, I would have recognized that I've already completed them. Okay, this is a keep. Go, unwilling ingredient. Go. A 1/1. I have nothing better to do, and this... They're all tapped out. And Quandrix has all of the... It has combat tricks, it has all this crazy stuff. I could field trip, but why? I think I'm just going to develop this Brackish Trudge. Sure, it can't block, but you know, it makes up for that in other ways. They have another Needlethorn Drake. Okay. No attacks. No blocks. If they want to allow me to use this pest to get back Brackish Trudge, I am totally willing to do that. I don't have any combat tricks. So that's very strange. Green Blue does not have okay, yeah. May I cast this? Thank you. Let's get Pest Summoning to continue bringing them back forever. And do you want to counter the Scourge Colony? No. Okay. Sure. Sure. Kill it before it grows, I guess. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature, return that to my hand. Okay. And that was the Quandrix command, right? Yeah. I can hold on to this. All right. Cool beans. Brackish trudge. Trudging along. Unwilling ingredient. How much damage has unwilling ingredient done so far? He's been attacking since turn 2, right? Again, I'm not concerned about a board wipe. So, here we go. Okay, so they're at 7. They kind of have to block the Professor of Zoomancy. I don't have a spell. They have 1 blue. Not much for 1 blue in these sets. I can attack with Sedgemoor Witch. I also want to attack with. The only other question is if I attack with Sedgemoor Witch or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I do. Okie dokie. Yep, the recursion on that trudge is just, and with my pest summonings, just really. Well, this deck has gone farther than I thought. I guess the black brackish trudge with all these pests is quite strong. It's like I hold back the pest attack when the trudge is awake. Yeah, this is a keep. I have emergent sequence. It sucks that I have to get a green for Pledge Mage, where I also have double black and never mind. Beach Fanatic, sure. I can play Dina instead? No, I want to get that second green, right? Green-black, though, is perfectly capable of killing off this land. Why is it half blue? I guess because of the fractal? Ah, boo. Boo earns. I can play Field Trip and get a forest. And guarantee Moldering Karok next turn. Inkling Summoning can go over their heads, which is nice. Pest Summoning combos off of Dina, which would be nice. Both are pretty good options. I'll say let's get the Inkling Summoning. Green-black doesn't always have a way of dealing with flyers. They have something for 1 green. Potentially Snakeskin Veil is all I can think of at the moment. There's there's Brackish Dredge. Moldering Karok blocks. I think I can still go around and use Brackish Trudge here. And start it out. Blood Researcher pretty much just needs to die. Okay. So I now have 6 manas. So I can go Pledge Mage into Inkling Summoning. And just start chipping away. I mean, they definitely have some other stuff. I don't expect this Pledge Mage to actually live to the beginning of my turn. But I put down at least 2 things. I will block the thing that can sometimes fly. Okay, and now I have Dina to sack 1 mana up for Dina's sacrifice ability to do stuff. Okay, don't really care. And then I guess late line invocation. What? Hello? Is Brackish Dredge pest summoning some super combo that people just see and they concede? I guess my deck is. I mean, the key cards in my deck has definitely been this Brackish Dredge, Dina, and pest summoning. And I'm sure the Sedgemoor Witch is also pretty key. But I've never actually. I don't know. I've only triggered her Magecraft like twice this whole game. This is a keep. My opponent has mulliganed. Alright, Unwilling Ingredient. Are you ready to attack every turn for the rest of the game again? Okay, I can't play Witherbloom. I don't want to slow down, essentially. I'll play my Scurrid Colony. We'll see what they do. I definitely want to get Dina down before Infuse Vitality, and I'd love to get down Quandrix Pledge Mage before Infuse with Vitality, and holy crap, what the heck is this? My deck has decided to give me every single answer I could have ever have asked for. Don't know why. Again, on with the white and the blue and the splashing? A letter of acceptance. Someone is going very deep into very many things. Okay. Alright, if they try to kill anything, it's infused with vitality time. The interesting thing is that it also reduced the damage to me by 1, which is kind of funny. They're at 4? I don't know if I want to sack off this. That sounded gross. Sack off. This 1/1 vigilant guy. They have 3 mana open. But if I kill it, it's lethal. If I attack like this, it's also lethal. If they don't block Dina. So, I mean, this is lethal on the board. So they have to do something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Again, no one respects Dina. So much disrespect for Dina. I'm like... Another opponent not understanding how Dina works. Alright, cool. Cool. Maybe final game already. So yeah, my tier list guys say don't pick Dina highly, but then it's also like... This list is generally slanted towards like... first picking things. Not necessarily how synergistic things are in picks for synergy, for example. But I don't know, in an era where people don't seem to understand how Dina works, Dina's pretty good. This is another keep, yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, he was at 4 after that all out swing. But I did have the mana to just sack Unwilling Ingredient. And then draw with him, which is usually the play, but except he was at 4, so. It's a bit sad that I'm not comboing that with Sedgemoor Witch, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. There's the Burrog Befuddler, I guess. And it's early enough that it's like... Okay, you can counter this if you want to. No? Okay. Professor of Zoomancy, sure. If I draw a land, that'll be great. If I don't, it's going to be oh well. Fractal Summoning for 3. Main decking a Fractal Summoning is an interesting decision here. Okay. Goodbye, Pest. Let's see what I draw. Okay, shield's down on Dina, but whatever. It is what it is. Double blue is certainly a bit terrifying, eh? I can Rise of Ecstasy. What combat tricks are in double blue? They can't bury it in books. It's probably I mean, they have something. It's probably safer just to run in the Amplimancer. Let's see if they want to respond. No. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, that was dumb. That was real dumb. No, I'm not blocking. No respect for Dina. Like, there's just no respect for Dina. Yeah, you kill Dina. You're going to return this permanent to my hand. Okay, sure. This is winning for them. Then let's get rid of their creative outburst. And then let's draw my... It's either basic conjuration. Oh, Inkling summoning. Would be pretty good, huh? Just get me a flyer here. One, two, three, four, five, 6 lands. If I... No, wait. 7... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands. No blocks. Then let's get rid of... Fractal summoning, I guess. Let's pick up... basic conjuration or pest summoning. Let's go for the conjuration. Nice. I think oh, do I have enough time for the Sedgemoor guy? 3 damage now. Yeah, I think I have enough, or to Dredge. I forgot that basic conjuration also gains me a life. Okay. Yeah, I keep playing out all these lands. Don't forget to go down to 5. I'm okay going down to 5. Yeah, I'm okay going down to 5. Soon I have to start blocking though. More cultivates, sure. So if they attack, they're just dead. Okay. Oh, I almost hit my turn. To the bottom with the forest. This does not help. Causes Dina to kill that thing, I guess. This is like a 2-for-1, so I mean... Dina does not gain life. Oh. That was a very good pickup from them. Okay, be gone with you, forest. Oh. Yep. That's not good. I can double block 1 and then everything dies. Because if I do this to Dina, she becomes a 3-1, which isn't good enough. The 4-4. Yeah. I'm down to 1. The swings in this game, huh? Let's scry first. No, be gone, swamp. Okay. Forced blocks. Oh no. Okay. Two threats is not something that I can do without, like, the Professor of Zoomancy. That does not do anything. Oh, good game. The only thing I think I had there was drawing my thing that each player sacrifices a creature, and then I return a creature from my graveyard to my hand. And some kind of chump block. Alright, actual last game. Over 2 hours. This is another keep. Unwilling Ingredient loves to be in my opening hand. Probably just Lash any 2-drop they play. Everyone with the freaking... I mean, the auto tapper's gonna be like, oh look, he has something for 1 black. Everyone with the freaking multicolors going on here. Okay. I love it. 3, 4. Alright, I love casting Mage Duel when their mana is empty. Maelstrom Muse. So the sad thing is that I do not have anything in my graveyard. But Maelstrom Muse, I could double lash it. Which is worse, double lashing it or using Deadly Brew and Unwilling Ingredient? I think that is an interesting question, huh? These Lash of Malices could go 1-for-1, so I mean... Okay, I can play any of this at instant speed, so la-di-da. Oh, look at me, I have 6 lands. Who knows when I'm going to get to 8 and it's going to become a 4-4. I actually wish it had left up both black. I should have... I didn't think that it would do this to me. Auto tapper. Six. What can I learn here? There's environmental sciences. There's pest summoning, there's inkling summoning. Environmental sciences is an interesting card, right? Um, yeah. Can I counterspell any of this? Okay. I worked so hard, but it was snow day all along. Okay. Lash of Malice coming in on that bullfrog thingy. Elemental summoning, sure. Okay. Since you're all tapped out here. Okay. My only ETB creature triggers from Infuse with Vitality. Bookworm. That's not good. The fun thing is that Dina can actually stop this bookworm by herself. Well, no, she has to sacrifice like a million things. But she can stop it, potentially. What? Is this a trap? 5. 6. 7. I have 2 Rise of Exodus, but I really just need to kind of delay until I get there. So they can either put it in now or maybe cast another spell for Pledge Mage. It looks like they're planning on playing another spell for... There's not much I can do, right? Sure. And you're going to cast the spell now. Okay. I think this is it. I think this deck only goes 6 wins, which is way more than anticipated, sure. Bookworm's real good. It's real good. I had to have an Extus in waiting for it. Ooh, good golly. Oh, more? There's more. I'm like one short of double pump for an 8. What? I'm at 25. Why would I block? Upkeep step trickery. What the heck is this? Oh gosh, they have Magma Opus. Deals 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of targets. Tap 2 permanents. Okay. They're tapping a forest. Sure. And then they also get 2 elementals and draw 2 cards. I'm pretty oh, they only get 1 elemental, but they tap my Amplimancer anyway. Okay. Okay. No. I don't have a board wipe. Magma Opus has killed me. It's a very good card. Oh, well. 6 wins is amazing. Maybe I underestimated this deck. Maybe it is better than I thought it was. Dredge definitely performed way better than I thought it would. And obviously it belongs in a Golgari deck. Obviously, again, Emergent Sequence belongs more in a Quandrix deck, but, you know, it had its place here. Unwilling Ingredients. I don't know how much damage they did, but it felt like they overperformed. Dina felt like she overperformed. A lot of people didn't understand how Dina works and kept targeting other creatures while Dina was up, and then I was just able to nullify all their spells. What the fudge? Which, I mean, later on won't happen, right? Like, they'll be like, oh, Dina's up, they have that 1 mana, I have to either not cast this target spell, or I have to target Dina with it. That's how that'll go. She's an interesting, almost like a hexproof for your other creatures, as long as you keep up the 1 mana. Not quite hexproof because they still die, but yeah, yeah. But that one spell that that person cast on it, which was like the big one that was like deal 4, I forget what spell that was like deal damage to this creature and then do a bunch of other stuff, and the entire spell just fizzled because they did not target Dina with it. Pretty sure that won me the game. One of the ways I won the game. Yeah, I think everything else behaved like I thought it would. Alright, this video's gone on long enough, so that's it.